Hey guys and gals, welcome back to Bowser 1, and with this end of the year video. With this video, it's going to be kind of like a recap and a reflection on 2021, going over everything I did as a creator and everything I did on the channel and that kind of shit. And the other half of the video is going to be like some of the cool shit that's coming to the channel in 2022. And I'm going to make some resolutions, New Year's resolutions for the channel, all that shit. So this should be a kind of a cool video. I think every year now I do a type of video like this. So I think the best way to start is just to kind of go over what I did on the channel this year. This was a different year for Bowser 1 and a different year for the channel. Because, what I normally did on Bowser 1 channel was I did the seasons of Bowser 1. And of course, season 10 was the last season of Bowser 1. So going into this year, I was going to continue Bowser 1 in the way I said I was, which was going to be through like mini-series and special events and movies and that kind of stuff. So there's a lot less content this year than normal years, because normal years you get like, 3 seasons and 3 Let's Plays, and a lot of Bowser 1 seasons would be like, you get 8 episodes in one season, next season you get 8 episodes, season after that you get 5, and then each Let's Play series would be like, around like maybe 11, 15 episodes, maybe more, maybe less. So past years, there was a lot of content. Like this past year, I've taken a lot of breaks, and in the past, I barely took any breaks. But I think this year was good. I am very happy with what I did produce this year, and I think me doing breaks from the channel does help me a lot as a creator, and it benefits my mental health a lot. And with the time away, I can get in that creative process and start being like, oh, this would be cool to do on the channel. Oh, this would be fucking sweet. Start writing ideas and shit down, and that way when I do release something cool, it's really cool and it's really good. And I have so many good ideas in my head just from when I went on my breaks. And so there's a lot of shit that's going to be coming to the channel. Definitely look forward to 2022. It's going to be fucking sweet. But this year, there was, I think, around 20 Bowser 1 Extra videos. And those videos are always really fun to do. I always really enjoy those videos. Like, it's just sitting down, having a good time for me, really. I think the commentary videos are really cool because it's like a behind-the-scenes look at that episode. And, the one-off gaming videos and things like that, they're just really fun to do. Like I said, it's just a good time to sit down and do those videos. And I think there's around 20 of them, so that was really cool. There's 3 Let's Plays this year. There was New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which was the first Let's Play since Majora's Mask, and that was like, I think 6 months before. And it was the first Let's Play in a while, and it was just really fun and really enjoyable to sit back down and do Let's Play on the channel. And plus, like I said, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, I grew up playing that game. It's one of my favorite games. It has a special place in my heart. And so it was just really cool to kind of share that experience on the channel. Then the Let's Play after that, which was in the summer, was Super Mario Party. Let's Play was fun and aggravating at the same time. There was lots of moments when I'm like, fuck, this is bullshit. But it was overall a good time. Had a lot of fun. Then the latest Let's Play, which was in December, was the Super Mario Maker 2 Let's Play. It was a cool Let's Play to do because it tied into the channel's history, kind of, because it relates to the Mario Maker 1 Let's Play I did. It was just cool to sit down on the channel and play my own levels. So there was 3 Let's Plays, cool and fun. I want to kind of change the genre up in my future Let's Plays. What I mean by that is 2 of the Let's Plays this year were platformers, 2D platformers. Like when I do a Let's Play, I want to kind of do a different genre. Like if I'm doing 3 Let's Plays in 1 year, I'd like 1 to maybe be a 2D platformer, 1 to be like a puzzle game, 1 to be an RPG. Have different categories and stuff to keep it unique and all that. But the biggest and most exciting thing I did this year was the stuffy things. Last year, the final episode of Season 10 aired, which is Mario and Bowser Jr. in the future. And, 6 months later, I did the first stuffy thing of this year, was the After Finale miniseries. And I think that turned out good. It was really cool, and I think it was the perfect way to, show these characters after months of, not doing any stuffy related things. It was a cool idea because it showed their lives after, after 6 months, their lives after the finale, as the name suggests. And I think it was really cool. We get to see how these characters have grown and what their routines like. And I just think the after finale miniseries was the perfect way to return, and I think it's really cool. The biggest problem I had with the after finale miniseries was the release schedule, and that was probably my least favorite part about this year and in the channel and everything. Was the after finale miniseries? All of it was supposed to release in March, but that didn't happen. 2 episodes released in March, and the other 2 released in April. That's because I delayed them, because fucking March and April were really busy for me, so I didn't have time to sit down and film, so I had to delay them. And I really regret that, and I know it wasn't really my fault, because I was so busy I wasn't able to film, but I feel so bad because I made a promise, and I'm like, oh, all of it will release in March, but that didn't happen. I had to delay it. But luckily enough, that was the only time that happened this year. Everything else this year released when it was supposed to, and I'm so happy for that. And so yeah, the after finale miniseries is really cool. I thought it was a perfect way to, come back to Battlefield 1, see all these characters' lives again. But I really don't like the fucking upload schedule. I'm thankfully that was fixed. So yeah, next stuffy thing I did, I think is the biggest thing I've done on the channel so far, and that was the Bowser Jr. #1 movie. I think that movie was fucking awesome. I think it was the fucking perfect movie for Bowser 1. I'm really happy with it, and if you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend you check it out. I don't know, I'm so happy with it. I think the movie's fucking great, and I do think it's the biggest thing on the channel. So I think the biggest thing I've done this year, and anything I've done on the channel, is that movie, so that's really cool. The last stuffy thing I did was last week on Friday, was the Bowser 1 2021 Christmas special, which was Mario and Luigi Christmas Party. This is probably the least exciting thing I did this year, because, you had the after finale miniseries, which is really cool, because, it's been 6 months since you've seen these characters, and it's really cool to see their lives after the finale. And then you have the Bowser 1 movie, which I released, and that was like, oh, it's the first movie on the channel, it's gonna be fucking sweet. And then the next thing I do is a Christmas special. And, it's not that too exciting, but I do think it's a really good Christmas special. It's really heartwarming, and it's got some funny moments into it. I think it's just overall fun Christmas special. So, yeah, I did a lot this year. Not as much as I normally did in past years, but I'm very happy with all the content I produced this year. Around 20 Bowser 1 extra stuff. I did 3 Let's Play series and 3 stuffy things. So I think it's an overall good year. I produced a lot of cool shit. So that leads us into what's coming 2022. Well, let me tell you what I'm going to produce on the channel. Now, I got a few cool ideas, but the first thing I'm going to do on the channel, the first stuffy thing I'm going to do on the channel, is probably going to release in the summer. It's like, oh, that's so fucking far away, but yeah, I know, but I want to release it in the summer because I want to, actually make sure all of it releases on the same time. That was my biggest problem with the after finale miniseries, is was I promised all of it would release in March, and it didn't. And I'm worried that March and April might be very busy this year like they were last year, so I'm going to wait to do something really cool until the summer. Now, what is that cool thing I'm talking about? Well, it's a series, season 1 of a series. I might do future seasons later, but so far it's just going to be 1 season. And the first season, like I said, will be releasing in the summer, and it's a series based on a side character. Now, what side character? Let me grab them. This series is going to be on Chief Meta Knight, and it's going to be really cool. It's going to be like kind of like a cop show where there's going to be this big thing happening in the Mushroom Kingdom, like this big crime thing, and Chief Meta Knight's going to investigate it, and it's going to be fucking cool. I'd look forward to that because I'm really, really excited to start working on that. I think it's going to be awesome. But you might be saying, well, so we have to wait till the fucking summer for the next stuffy thing? Well, no. I might do like a special event or something in March. But that special event, it's only going to be one thing. Sort of like how the Christmas special this year was only one thing. So I might do like a special or something in March, so you don't have to wait so long for the next stuffy thing. But I don't know what that is. And I also mentioned, I wanted to do something this year in October, like a Halloween type mini-series. and I didn't get around to that. And I'm thinking I might do that this year. So I'm thinking those are the 3 stuffy things I do this year. I do one type of special event in March, and in the summer, the big thing is the Chief Meta Knight Season 1, and then in October, it's like a Halloween miniseries thing releases. I think those are the 3 stuffy things I'm going to release in this year. Well, what about the Let's Plays? Well, I'm not sure what they're going to be yet. I'm actually going to have to take some time to think about that. But like I said, I'm going to try to get them to be 3 different genres. So yeah. So that's really what I'm going to be doing this year. 3 stuffy things. One of them's going to be kind of like a one-off episode special type thing. The other one that comes out in the summer is going to be really big. It's the Chief Meta Knight Season 1. And then in October, I might do the mini-series that I wanted to release this year. And then there's going to be 3 Let's Plays. Sorry, I forgot the fucking word for that. 3 Let's Plays this year. And of course, I can't forget the Battlefield 1 extra content. There's going to be some Battlefield 1 extra content coming in the future. And it's going to be really awesome and really cool. So, basically, my New Year's resolutions this year is, like I already said, to make those 3 stuffy things, to make those 3 Let's Plays, to make some Battlefield 1 extra stuff. Those are some resolutions. I also have another big resolution, and that is to keep my deadlines. Now, I already talked a lot about the After Finale miniseries release schedule and how it was so fucked and how I delayed everything. One of my resolutions this year is not to delay anything. To release everything when it's supposed to be released. And I think that's going to be easy to keep because, I did after the After Finale miniseries, I did a great job of releasing everything it was supposed to. So I think that goal's really doable. So yeah. And one more thing I want to talk about before I end this video is I'm going to take a break throughout January and February. Like I said earlier in this video, I think these breaks have been helping me as a creator and helping me as a person. Everyone needs a break, and I think it's beneficial for my mental health. And it's really good for me as a creator because I can really start focusing and coming up with some fucking great ideas and everything. So I'm going to take a break in January and February, and I'm going to return in March. Where in March I'm going to do a bunch of Battlefield 1 extra stuff. And in April, I think in April I'll do the special, like the stuffy special thing, the one-off episode thing. And yeah, so I'm going to be returning in March with Battlefield 1 extra content, so look forward to that. And so this has been a really interesting year. And, well, a lot of stuff didn't come to the channel. Like, most years I release so much shit. This year hasn't had so much stuff, but I think the stuff that did come to the channel this year was really cool. Like I said, the movie was the biggest thing to come to the channel ever, and I think it was fucking sweet, so I'm really happy what I was able to release this year, and I'm going to say look forward to 2022, because it's going to be fucking awesome. Now, before I end this video, I want to wish everybody a very happy new year. Have a safe, happy new year, but also have some fun, but stay safe while you're doing it, Everybody needs to stay safe, everybody needs to have fun, so, make sure to balance those 2 fucking things. So, happy new year. Let's say goodbye to 2021, and let's have a very hopeful 2022, Let's hope some good shit happens. Let's hope for the best. And, yeah, so that's this kind of New Year's video I do. We looked at the past and looked at the future. Looked forward to the future shit, because it's going to be fucking awesome. But anyway, I want to thank you guys and gals so much for watching. I'll see you in March when I release some Battlefield 1 extra stuff. So, if you want to, kind of stay in touch with me, you can follow me on Twitter at Battlefield 1. I'm not on there every day, but, that's the best way to kind of keep in touch with me and everything. So, you want to hear my opinions on some new video games that released? That's the best place to go. Yeah, I'll see everybody in March. Have a good New Year's. Happy New Year, everybody. And remember, you're all awesome. Bye-bye.